All right, guys, welcome to another reaction. So this is going to be communication that makes women chase you. I'm a huge fan of Chris Campbell. Got his book Atomic Attraction, and I think he shows it at the end of the video. So if you guys want to pick it up, it'll also be in the description box down below. It should be at the very bottom. If it's not there, just pick it up from Amazon. It's good. It'll help you guys. And also like, comment, subscribe, and all that shit. Let's put this here as well. And yeah, if you guys have any questions or anything like that, put them in the comments section down below. Anything you guys want me to react to, just put it in the description box, or not description box, the comment section below. And if you have like a link, put it there. It'll be make it real easy for me. Anyway, let's get to it.
A man and woman sit next to each other in a quiet room. Who's the most important person in your life right now? The man says.
By the way, these cartoon videos are super catchy, and because they're so short, like this video is only 2 minutes and 13 seconds in. This is made on Toonly, I think, but this is good shit. It's actually harder than you think to make these. Maybe for certain creators is not, but for me, when I was looking into it, it was actually pretty like pretty difficult. I don't know if Chris does it himself or he pays somebody to do it, but kudos, man. Anyway, start over.
A man and woman sit next to each other in a quiet room. Who's the most important person in your life right now? The man says. The woman thinks for a moment. Person? Well, my parents, my family, my friends. The people close to me, she says with a smile. How about you? Who's the most important person in your life? The man looks deep into the woman's eyes and says only one word. You. The woman flinches. I might not see you again, but right now you're here with me, and I'm here with you. You're the most important person in my life right now. And with that, the woman falls completely under the man's spell. Such is the power of words. It's not uncommon for a man to become weak and vulnerable in the presence of a beautiful woman. Indeed, a woman's beauty is her main asset.
Let's talk about that real quick. A woman's beauty. So a lot of dudes will actually completely ignore red flags because of a woman's beauty. And a woman's beauty is just a bonus, fellas. And I've done coaching calls with tons of guys at this point, like over 1,000, probably 1,500 at this point. And I've heard a lot of shit come out of dudes' mouths, and this is something that Rich Cooper says, but he said people will complicate their lives and justify why. He might not have said that originally, but that's where I heard it from, so that's what I'm going to cite. And honestly, guys will make excuses for women because of their beauty. Oh my God, bro, she's a 10 out of 10. Oh my God, she's so hot. I'm like, does that excuse her behavior? Her beauty does not excuse her behavior. It never does, never will. And you're never going to change a beautiful woman because you want her to be a certain way. So why even let that get in the way? Again, you're in a relationship to see if you guys are compatible. Well, you're dating to see if you guys are compatible, if you guys can get along and learn to, share your good and bad sides together and, benefit from each other and support each other. And when you're getting shafted by the girl that you're with, she's treating you like garbage and disrespecting you. Her beauty doesn't mean anything anymore. It doesn't. And guys that are silly and they don't understand how attraction works, and they don't understand women, and they don't understand what they're doing, they just don't want that beautiful woman to be with another guy. So they get super corny and they say all these dumb things and start acting feminine and acting stupid just to keep that woman from, they're trying to keep that woman from leaving and doing a certain thing, which just drives them away anyway. But if a woman starts treating you with disrespect, or she doesn't value you and you walk away, she's going to look at you with a different lens. She might not come back around, but she's going to look at you with from a different lens, which is important.
And just as men have a woman, indeed a woman's beauty is her main asset. And just as men have a weakness for beauty, women have a weakness for words. Women, being primarily auditory creatures, are influenced more than anything by what they hear as opposed to what they see. This is in sharp contrast to men who tend to focus on what they see as opposed to what they hear.
That's that whole saying, men fall in love with their eyes and women fall in love with their ears, or some shit like that.
It doesn't matter how far along in the seduction process you are, whether you're dating a girl for the first time or you've been dating her for years. The way you communicate with women should always be light and relaxed. Serious talk is anti-seductive and the death knell of attraction.
That's another thing guys do when they come. They're never having fun in their relationships anymore. They're talking about all this serious shit all the time. And I'm like, when is the last time you went on a date with a woman? When's the last time you did anything that was fun and she was like excited and she dressed up and she got in this certain energy for, right? That like that feminine energy, the giddy energy that they get into, fellas. You guys know what I'm talking about. When a woman is in her feminine and her natural state, because men and women both have masculine and feminine energies. Both of us, both sexes do. That you cannot deny that. But when a woman is in her most feminine state, it is the sexiest place for her to be, because she's flowing and she's free and she's cool and she's fun. She's laughing a lot, right? And men want to try to force that. And I think the most important thing for dudes to do is to stop trying and start just having fun on your own and inviting her into it, inviting her into your world, into your date or whatever it is, and just having fun while you're doing it. Flirting, a little competition. It depends on what you're doing, like bowling or pool, for example. And you can bring out her competitive side again, depending on the personality, right? If you say to you, well, I'm going to whoop your ass in this bowling game, she might go, really? And if she's cool, then she'll step up to the challenge. She won't get butthurt if she loses. And you can't get butthurt if you lose. Let her win. Shit like that. You know what I mean? It's about the experience. And she's going to fall in love with that experience, not just you and everything you're doing. And she's gonna be like, oh my God, the last time we went on a date, it was so great. And she'll blab to her friends about it and her parents and her mom, her dad. I said that already, her parents, but her mom and her dad and her girlfriends, her sisters, whatever. She's gonna start talking about it. And that whole auditory thing is true.
Talking about serious talk is anti-seductive and the death knell of attraction. Talking about serious subjects like business, the economy, and politics does nothing to stimulate attraction or inspire interest in women. If you feel a need,
I did a coaching call with a guy not long ago. I'm not going to mention his name or anything, but he said he liked it because the last girl that he was with was open to talking about certain subjects that he was talking about, and then not long after, I think they broke up and he's going out with another girl, and this other girl wasn't interested in that kind of stuff. And he's like, oh man, I'm super into her. She's super hot, but she doesn't have the conversations like this that I used to have with my ex. And I'm like, dude, like that stuff is boring to most people. And just because it interests you doesn't mean that it's going to interest her or anybody else. So you can't force that kind of stuff onto people. I told him that, and he's like, okay, cool. And he took it, and he took good advice. He took the advice.
of attraction. Talking about serious subjects like business, the economy, and politics does nothing to stimulate attraction or inspire interest in women. If you feel a need to brag about your achievements or about how great and successful you are, a woman will sense your need to impress.
Right.
The confident man doesn't feel the need to brag or talk about his achievements. Instead, he lets his behavior and his actions speak for themselves.
And on that note, your only mission as a dude when you're going out with a girl is to have fun, have a good time. And so many guys are trying to lock that down, lock her down, and lock down. They don't want. They're focused on scarcity. Have a scarcity mindset. Confident, strong men are like, I can get this and create this anytime. And so that's why we talk so much about getting on your purpose and getting on your mission, because when you're on your mission and your mission starts to succeed, it could be a business, it could be whatever, your job, it doesn't matter. When that starts to succeed, you're going to feel abundant and you're going to start acting abundant. I started acting abundant before I even had money, because that energy just continues to come back to you. So I kept putting content out. I kept doing things and created a business. So anyway, fellas, you guys need to really understand this stuff. So I'm going to put up his stuff so you guys can see it. That's the title, or the cover of the book there, and that's where you can get it. But it should be in the description box down below. I have an affiliate link for it if you guys want to support it. He has that up for the rest of the video, so I'm just going to skip it. So guys, focus on your mission, purpose. That is number one. Not her trying to come back to you. None of that shit. You want her to be focused on you. You want her to be focused on your masculine energy. And to get that, you actually have to be exuding that energy. And the only way to do that is to be, again, mission focused. And then when your woman is, you know, has been with you for a long time and she keeps supporting you and keeps showing you that you're great, then you can put more attention into her, but you can never put her up on a pedestal and think she's better than you. So that's it for this video. It was a good video, short and sweet. That's what I like about Chris Camo's videos. They're good that way. So anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm done.